Morning, Trainiacs. We've got ourselves a super Saturday workout. Look, it is so large that this is what we've got. We have some BioSteel workout hydrator with amino acids, my usual SOS. We got a Coke for just before the run. We got 4 boxes of chews, getting the gut ready to accept a little bit of sugar. And beyond that, I've called in reinforcements. Right over here, set up a little Zwift setup for buddy Rod that's coming over. 3-hour bike, 25-minute run, race simulation, 4 weeks out from Half Ironman Puerto Rico is underway. Let's do it. Wow. I say this every week that I do a race simulation workout, but that was hard. 3 hours, with the main chunk being 5 times 20 minutes at or above race effort of 230 watts. And for context, I'm 155 pounds. And then 25 minutes of running, starting just above race pace, backing it off after 3K, just below race pace, averaging a 4:27 per kilometer pace. Okay, I'm gonna hit the sauna, and today I actually want NTK to take over because she's going through something as far as her own fitness journey that I think is way more interesting than what I'm going through right now, that I think all of you should know. It's good stuff. It's like feel-good stuff. Pete, come on up here. Hey. There we go. All right, today's video is brought to you by Pete. So, you have developed this persona that I have given you and you have adopted of being NTK, the No Triathlon Kim. Mm-hmm. But I don't think people realize that that's not because you are a non-sporty person. Between the two of us, you're probably more sporty. Explain your fitness levels 11 years ago.
I worked out at the gym 6 days a week, and I played Ultimate Frisbee 4 nights a week, and did a lot of team sport, other type team sport stuff like beach volleyball and that sort of stuff.
What body part were you most proud of?
Man, I got some flat abs.
Didn't you say arms?
Oh yes, triceps, really awesome triceps, yeah.
So, that said, let's fast forward to the last month.
Yeah.
You did an Instagram story yesterday talking about how you've been doing stuff.
It's a big deal, you guys. Super big deal, actually. So February 15th is the 10-year anniversary of the day I got sick. I was healthy and felt great before that, and then I woke up on the morning of February 15th, 10 years ago, 2009, thought I had the flu, but it turns out dormant Lyme disease became activated, and I became very, very sick. And I've been battling that for 10 years. I'm still battling a lot of the damage that it did, even though I'm way healthier than I was for a really long time. And a lot of people may not have known how sick I was because I kept getting dressed and putting on my makeup and working and doing all the things you do, but it was really hard, like the hardest. So anyway, after that length of time where even just getting dressed in the morning is a challenge, and believe me, it was a challenge. I decided recently that I'm a lot better and it's time to get moving again because I miss the person I used to be. And so I've been doing little bits, and I decided to see how long I could run. Not on a treadmill because that's somewhat assisted, I guess, but on the track at Sinneklassen recreation complex this morning, and I just did 10 minutes. And that, my friends, is something I did not expect that I could do. I just want to add that was a miserable 10 minutes. It felt terrible. My calves hurt. I hated it. I almost quit after the first minute. I almost quit after the second minute. I almost quit every minute, but I didn't. I didn't quit. So I just feel really good now. And yeah, body's capable of a lot, I guess. Not my body, like everybody's body.
Besides that 10-minute run yesterday, what have you been doing for the past 6 months?
Well, I started last summer cycling to work, somewhat, just based on where I was working at the time. It was close and easy to do so, and that was my first real foray into any kind of fitness in a long time. And then after, the fall came around and just, walking the dogs and going for small bike rides, I wasn't doing much. And then when you started your travels in January, traveling for the masterclass production, I was out with the dogs for a walk one evening, and I don't know what possessed me, but I just decided to run a minute, walk a minute for 10 minutes, or 20 minutes, I guess. And I did that, and it felt not like horrible, and I thought, maybe I'll do that again. And so I did it a couple times, and then I did a couple of runs on your treadmill back there in the old pain cave. And yesterday we went to you went to the pool, and you said, do you want to come walk on the track? And I was like, yeah, why not? So I just started running, and I don't know why, but I did.
Gets me a little sad.
Oh,
Well, happy.
don't be sad. I ran for 10 minutes.
Well, it makes me happy that you are feeling good enough after 10 years we've been together.
Well, no, we've been together a little less than that because I got sick just about 2 years before I met you.
So 9 years that we would go to Kona, and even at the finish line of Kona, that...
Oh yeah, that first year
that we went.
I had to sit on the sidewalk with my head between my knees because I
couldn't watch the podium finishers because you're so...
Sick?
Sick.
Yeah.
2 things people are going to ask does this mean that you're doing a triathlon?
No, because you know what? I don't like getting my hair wet, people.
And
so I'm not going to swim.
And that's okay. But do you have a fitness goal?
Ooh, fitness goal. I mean, I don't know how long away I am from being at 100%. I don't know if I'll ever be 100% per se. I don't know if I'll ever get to be as healthy as I used to be. You don't know what kind of, permanent damage has been done, but fitness goal. Well, I'd like to run for 20 minutes. That would be interesting. Although, as I said in my Instagram stories, I couldn't run for 20 minutes before I got sick. So the fact I ran for 10 was something's going on. But I think I don't have a goal like you do, like you want to do a full or whatever. I think my goal would just be cool to run for 20. I'd like to get back into the gym doing weights on a regular basis. I know we have a lot of weights around us here.
What were the few things that really helped you?
I fortunately have worked with a couple of outstanding naturopathic doctors using sort of cutting edge stuff to do with herbals and whatnot. Some other really off the wall alternative stuff, bioresonance. A lot of people may or may not have heard of that. Rife is another term for that. That was huge in my recovery. A lot of people think it's snake oil. I know it worked for me, but everybody's Lyme journey is different. I just try to go about my day and do the things I have to do. And I don't say when I feel terrible. You don't know most of the time when I feel terrible because you don't want it to become your identity. And I never wanted to stop doing stuff. Sometimes you've had to give me a kick in the butt because it can overwhelm you and overtake you.
Note to spouses of people with Lyme.
Don't do that.
Kick in the butt does not help.
Last
question. How much do you like my backwards hat?
I hate it.
It's
looks ridiculous. The only
good.
people who should wear a backwards hat is a catcher in baseball. You look ridiculous.
Beard is getting
Get
really
rid of
full.
it.
The hat's nice.
Hate it. No, it's a bad hat.
It's good.
It's gonna disappear.
That is all.
You might smell like gravy.
We're happy.
20 minutes is
stuff.
the goal, I guess.
Now you have to end it with.
I don't know what you say at the end of videos these days.
You don't watch my videos?
I watch all the videos all the way through.
You gotta say.
Later, Trainiacs, like and subscribe if you haven't already.
I don't say that. Later,
Okay, then whatever,
Trainiacs.
bye.